Folks, you want to see some more of this? Then you need to stay tuned for some more West Texas Sportsmen. Here. And this is Yellow Catch. Normally we catch a lot bigger blues. Hello, I'm Rod Phillips, your host here on the West Texas Sportsman. Thanks for joining us today. I got something really special for you. This is our conclusion of our Michigan whitetail hunt at Escondido Ranch. My friend Josh Eichenberg invited me to come up at this ranch that he's working at. He said, Rod, I need to let some people know about this. Hey, you don't have to twist my arm too hard. I was like, sure, I'll come up there. So we did. And this ranch is about, let's say an hour and a half north of Grand Rapids. Josh met us there, and, you know, as soon as we got there, we unpacked and at the lodge, and the lodge is just beautiful. We go out to this stand. I mean, I'm used to hunting little box blinds, but this is more like a condo. And I call it a condo. I mean, it is a deer stand, but, I mean, it's very nice, very spacious, has a heater in it. We're not there 10 minutes, and here starts coming a buck. A nice buck, too, like 190 class, then a 150, then a 145. But we're on a management hunt. What I mean by management hunt, Josh has asked that not only do we film some of these big deer, but I can go ahead and take one that's, 5.5, 6.5 years old. Well, finally, old Sancho, a deer that I named Fat Billy because he's so fat, comes walking on out. And I'm thinking, yeah, I want him. You're going to let me shoot this one? That's great. I'll take him. It's going to look great on my wall. Well, we're close to legal shooting time. We're within 10 minutes. We're still okay. But he gets hung up back there in the food plot, and a snowstorm blows in. And I mean big flurries. So I decided to go ahead and wait, and we'll try him again the next morning. But the funny thing is, deer don't always cooperate the way you want them to. Folks, if you like watching big whitetail, then you want to stay tuned for this. We'll be right back.
You finally have that trophy of a lifetime, but you don't know where to take it? Garcia & Sons taxidermists offer you the experience and expertise of 3 generations of taxidermy. If you want the best trophy mounts, whether it is a game animal, game bird, or a fish, our techniques and processes are the most advanced in the profession. If you want the best mount your money can buy, then have it done right the first time. Choose Garcia & Sons Taxidermy. You won't be disappointed.
Hi, I'm Joe Garcia. Your trophy is our trophy. Come on in and see us.
When it comes to your motorcycle and ATV needs, one store stands above the rest, Santa Teresa Motorsports. With a full line of Ranger, Sportsman, and Suzuki ATVs, along with ATV hunting accessories by Polaris, Quad Boss, and Ducks Unlimited. Specializing in customer service, Santa Teresa Motorsports can also service all models and repairs. And now, Dunlop tires at 50% off. And if you go on-road, go custom with American-made motorcycle by Victory. Santa Teresa Motorsports, located on the west side off Country Club Road at 910 Livingston Loop in Santa Teresa, New Mexico.
Hi, my name's Eugene Heathman with RE/MAX Homes Plus of El Paso, Texas and Santa Teresa, New Mexico. I am here to meet all of your real estate needs anywhere in the state of Texas or New Mexico. My number is 915-726-5986. That's Eugene Heathman, RE/MAX Homes Plus. Happy hunting.
Being out on the road all the time, I know the importance of getting my oil changed every 3 months or 3,000 miles. So when I get back from shooting a show, my first stop is Pronto Lube. Their $23.99 full service includes changing your oil filter, checking and topping off all fluids, washing the windows, checking and rotating the tires, and an exterior car wash. And this good deal just got better. Pronto Lube is now offering a buy one oil change and get one free. Details at any of Pronto Lube's 7 locations. Just shop around, then bring your car into Pronto Lube. Why pay more for less? Like, I'm from Texas, so things are a little different there. You know, we have our seasons. It doesn't matter if you're a private ranch or if you're on public land. The season is the season. But it's a little different here in Michigan if you're a private ranch, correct? I mean, you can hunt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, here, we set our season. We typically want to start the season, the first part of September, when your bucks are hard-horned and they've rubbed off their velvet. But,
and the elk are bugling.
We get people that maybe want to shoot a deer in velvet, and this is a place where if that's the kind of trophy you want, we could do that.
Right.
But we have some really nice elk too, and elk, they're bugling in September, and it's an exciting time. So typically our season is September 1st to January 1st.
Right.
But if something comes up and we need to make an adjustment, we can do that. That's what's unique about places like this.
Well, here we are, day 2, second afternoon. Got a little snow, came in, expecting more snow. And we're going to see what happens. We're still hunting for that one big buck, There's a lot of good bucks out here, but we got our mind set up on this one. And like I said, this is a management hunt for me. We've seen a lot better bucks, but this one that I'm hunting is a trophy. And I think he'll look real good on my wall. But he came here last night, so I'm going to see if he comes in here tonight. You just never know. So let's see what happens. Well, as normal, a doe is first on the scene. But it doesn't take long, and a nice buck comes running in. I think he knows the gig. He knows he better get his food before everything else comes out. And speaking of one coming out, look at this hoss. I look at Josh and I said, man, that is a nice buck. And he tells me, Rod, I've never seen this one before. What a treat to watch a 190 class deer come walking in. Well, just like last evening, the snow starts to fall. And the more it falls, the more bucks come out into the field. Now out of nowhere, we start hearing a noise in behind us. And it has these bucks' attention. But what it is another nice buck, and he's decided that he's going to start making a rub. Well, these old boys, they've seen this before. They go back to eating. No worries. Now, a lot of times, when a buck makes a rub, he's marking territory, and he's saying he's the dominant buck. But sometimes, you're not. Take this big old bruiser, for example. He's decided he's going to show this old boy whose territory is whose. Man, what a nice buck. And the other one decided, maybe I don't want to fight today. And that probably was a very good decision. Well,
starting to get a little late. I got maybe 10 more minutes. The buck that I'm after didn't show himself, but I got tomorrow morning. We're expecting some snow to come in. Hopefully that'll get him moving real well. We'll see what happens then. You know, I'm gonna hunt longer tomorrow. You know, I'm hoping he comes in, but we saw some good quality bucks. I mean, real quality. I thought for a minute there we were gonna get to see a fight, but that didn't happen. But whenever, you know, you saw that footage of that buck rubbing the tree, man, that, you know, that's a 140, 145 class buck. I mean, that was a good buck. His older deer, real dark, and those white horns looked really cool up against that dark skin of his. But hey, don't go away. Let's see what happens tomorrow.
Bushland. Bushland in Mexico. Bushland in Pennsylvania. Bushland in Arizona. Bushland in Illinois. Bushland in Texas, where the legend was born. Whatever you're after, Bushland's the answer.
Does he smell you? When hunting, you only get one chance to do it right. A whitetail's first line of defense is their sense of smell. Up to 80% of all scent emitted is from your breath. You can't afford not to eliminate it. Unlike mouth sprays or mouthwash, Gummoflage from Hunting Science uses a patent-pending formula with antimicrobials and chlorophyll that destroys breath odor. Don't just mask, absorb, or cover odor. Let Hunting Science destroy it from the inside out. Available at most major retailers or online at huntingscience.com. Now, in new alfalfa honey flavor.
Whether you hunt with a bow or a rifle, being above the game is always an advantage. Well, now you can with a mobile hunting system. This system accommodates a large ATV, up to 2 hunters, sets up in minutes, and is perfect for the physically challenged hunter. For more information, visit us on the web at poweruplift.com.
Hello, I'm David Power, Vice President of Power Up Mobile Equipment. Why be in the game when you could be above the game?
Trophy elk hunt, 15,000. Harvest opportunities, rare. Shot of a lifetime, priceless. Crimson Talon broadheads screw through the target, creating a lethal spiral wound channel that can't close or clot. Crimson Talon broadheads come in a variety of models in both fixed blade and mechanical styles. Follow the blood trail to the deadliest broadheads on Earth. Crimson Talon, unleash the predator in you.
Well, here it is, last morning. It always seems to come down to that. You know, I got the rest of the day to hunt, but I'm bound and determined to stick it out and hunt all day if I have to. I mean, I don't want to go in for lunch. I mean, this is it. You know, I've gone 1,500 miles. I want this big buck. The buck that we call Fat Belly. You know, and I've seen other bucks, and I got the okay to shoot a couple of other ones, but I want him. You know, and I'm just not going to let him beat me. At least I'm going to try not to. Well, when we get up, it's cold. And there's about 8 new inches of snow on the ground. But that's just hunting. Let's just see what happens here. Well, folks, this is a big treat for me. Because being from Texas, we very seldom get to hunt in the snow. And it doesn't take long before a doe decides to come on out into the field. And once everything seems safe, more deer enter one by one. Now this old buck here, keep an eye on him, because every time a deer comes out, he decides he's going to make his presence known. He thinks he's the kingpin of the whole field. Now you've heard me say before, always watch your deer. A lot of times, they'll let you know if something's coming. Like this big one, for example. I never knew he was behind us and walked completely under me. Now I didn't see him until he got right out in front. Now I want you to notice the ear position and the posture of this buck